What is up, guys? We're back on a very special video that I'm excited to get across, y'all, man. These ones are a little special because we got a BALENCIII boot in the house. If you guys do not know, this is BALENCIAGA right here. Look how beautiful this box is, and the shoes and all that. Just an absolutely gorgeous shoe. I'm gonna take the top off real quick just so you guys can see. That's pretty much the top. It's kind of a thin lid. It's nothing too crazy. But we got the Alasak boots in the house. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited to review these for y'all and get these kind of broken down. But guys, I actually reviewed the more Uggs, I would say, inspired and kind of colorway on my channel, so go check that out. That's an amazing video as well too. That is one of the most signature ones. That's the one that kind of blew up, and then BALENCIII released a lot of different boot variations for the winter time, for the winter season, understandably, because you want to be fly, number one, and number two, you want to have something that's warm and you could wear outside in the wintertime. So they did a great job of bringing in the fashion aspect and the warmth aspect as well too, and also the comfort aspect. So that's really cool. So let's get into this beautiful boot right here, which is the BALENCIAGA Alaska boot in the black colorway. Now this is so soft, man. You guys can see as I'm squishing kind of the toe box, how it just kind of pushes in on the sides right there. It almost has this kind of like scuba knit foam material to it. I'm pretty sure it's some kind of, you know, mix of materials, but it is made of this kind of scuba type material going all on the outer body, and then probably the inside is just made with some nice quality foam and stuff like that, or neo something. There's a term for it. It's like neo something. But let's break down the box real quick. Of course, you got your BALENCIII dust bag right there, and then the thing that I really like about these, I'm just going to show you guys the inside of the box so you guys can kind of see what's on the inside and how it looks. But the thing that I really like about these is the actual, they're not dust bags, but the plastic coverings that they come in to protect them, kind of, and part of the presentation. It's so cool. It has the logo on the front and it has this really sick barcode on the bottom, so I really like that. Obviously these shoes go in here like that, but that's really cool. I would even use those as a dust bag as well too when you're traveling, because that's so sick. Protects your bag and it has a cool little stylish front to that. It's very rare to see that, but these are the boots in hand. Now, they are so comfy, guys. I cannot stress to you enough. The other colorway that I reviewed, the other Alaska boot, kind of the beige colorway as well too, and the more of the Ugg suede material. Those ones are really comfortable as well too. They have a Sherpa lined interior. These ones don't. They have more of that puffer jacket feel on the inside, as you guys can see. So on the inside right there, it has kind of like that nice soft foam that you can find in puffer jackets. That is how the interior is kind of broken down. There's two linings right there. So there's one lining on the outside, which is this lining right here, and then they put an extra lining on the inside just to make it comfortable. Now, something that's really cool as well too, I'm gonna try to pop it out for y'all, but the insole is like this thick. The insole is like this thick, and it's completely leather. Like, it's all leather and shows BALENCIII on the inside. I got some shots outside and you guys are gonna be able to see it, but that's really cool. So the insole is very nice and very soft and comfortable. That's another big part of this shoe that is very important, or boot. I went with a size 11. They're extremely comfortable, and let's go into a breakdown of these up close. So now you got the same outline on the toe box that you can find on the Sherpa model as well too. So they put that same kind of outline boot right there. The part that I really like is obviously that softness. The boot is so soft to the touch, as you guys can see. Now, it's very soft to the touch. It's broken into two parts, so the material on the top part is not the same material on the bottom. So the material on the bottom part is different. This is that soft kind of foam material with the scuba knit. You can see it breaks right here, and then it changes into like a softer, more movable kind of that puffer jacket material that is on the kind of area that covers the boot, which makes sense. You would want this to be a little bit more comfortable and movable, because that's where your ankle is and your leg is, and then you want this part to be a little bit more hardened and soft at the same time, because your foot goes in there. Now on the inside, there's nothing different. That same outline continues in on the inside and all that. The bottom of the shoe is really cool. I just love how this boot is a little bit oversized and chunky. It definitely has an oversized chunky look to it, and once you guys see it on foot, you're definitely going to be able to see the chunkiness in the overside. Now you got two kind of spades right here, the BALENCIII logo, and just a lot of traction, which is really meant for snow. So you can already see the sole is pretty thick. So these are initially actually meant to be worn outside and walked around in. I really like the BALENCIII branding on the back as well too. Just a simple strip with white writing and a black background, which is really nice. Gives it a nice, gives it a nice sense of branding in the back, which is really cool. So that's another piece that I really like, is that kind of backing right there. Very simplistic. Now the laces are very simple, nothing too crazy. They don't really do too much. Of course, you guys can see right here, the lace goes through the top over here. So once you tighten them, you can make these very tight on your foot. Say if you're maybe snowboarding, skiing, whatever it is, or you're doing some activities, you don't want them to slip off your foot. That is a great feature as well too. So there's a lot of functionality in this boot. I know it's a big fashion statement, but you guys can see compared to my face, this is already pretty big and chunky. Like this toe box right here is big and chunky. So that gives it that kind of signature BALENCIII oversized look that they put on a lot of their sneakers. But I absolutely love these boots. Now, what other colorways you guys want to see me review? There is like a fur Sherpa colorway where the complete outside is leather. There's one where the complete outside is fur. So there's so many different variations of these. I absolutely love them. Hit me up on Instagram, guys. We're going to get into an up close and on foot of these. The left one is the exact same. So cozy, guys. I went with a size 11. I went true to size. Let me know what you think about them. One of the more comfier shoes or boots I've definitely worn. They feel very nice and snug to your foot, and it feels like your feet are just in some padded kind of, like, you know those puffer slippers from North Face? Like, it feels like your feet are just in some nice padded kind of puffer slippers. They're very comfortable, and I really like to wear them. It felt like they weren't even on my feet at one point. Only when I started walking, you could kind of feel obviously the sole. There's a little bit of weight to it, which is really nice. So I absolutely love them, guys. Without further ado, let's get into an up close and on for these bad boys right here. Let me know what other colors or styles you guys want to see. Hit me up on Instagram at PETYY16. Peace.